Hello, this is James OPheron, the community builder, coming to you live from Fargo, North Dakota with the Network in Action Safe Harbor Group. And with me today is Nathan Kaiser. Hey there, Nathan.
Hello.
So Nathan, tell me a bit about you, how you got into financial advising and what makes it special for you.
Yeah. So while I was going to school, I always knew that I wanted to get into some type of relationship or a job where I got to develop long-lasting relationships with people. That led me more towards the sales route. However, I learned that a lot of sales jobs are you sell somebody something and you never get to follow up with them. I wanted to get into a job where I got to work with people from day one all the way until they didn't really need my services anymore. And that's when I found financial advising, to where I get to help people, whether they're just starting out and just opening up a savings account and an investment account, all the way to, hey, this is what I have and I want to retire next year. How is that going to look for me? And that's the reason why I got into financial advising, is because I want to be that person along all of those steps.
I love it. I love it. So tell me what makes your particular approach to financial advising a little bit different or unique to some of the other ones out there.
Absolutely. So when I work with people, it's a lot more of a holistic approach. Some financial advisors really like to focus on the investment side. Some advisors like to focus more on maybe the product placement side. I can work in those capacities, but I found that as finances get way more complicated for people and there's so many more options out there, that I want to work with people in a holistic approach, whether it's debt consolidation to investment planning to looking at buying a new house to refinancing. I want to be that person where it doesn't matter if there's a dollar sign or percentage sign involved. I want to be that person to be able to offer that insight and work with them to develop their goals and to see where they want to go and to get them there in an efficient manner.
I love that. So tell me a recent win that you had or a client story that you've had recently that really like sparks, yes, this is why I do this.
Yeah. In my experience, it just, people kind of have their own preconceptions of what is the best thing to do. I mean, everybody has an uncle or a friend that has the world's greatest financial advice. And it kind of comes down to everybody's financial situation is so different that getting tailored advice to what they're looking for is so much more beneficial. There's been times where I've worked with clients and just by restructuring some debt, we've gotten them to free up a ton of cash flow every month to help them to put money towards other goals. I've had clients where just a brief 30-minute conversation with me and they found out that they could buy a house years before they ever thought that they could, just by being open to some different opportunities that are out there. That's one of the reasons, like I said, why I like working with people, is just because everybody's situation is a little bit different and you don't know what you don't know until you talk to somebody.
That's awesome. I love that. So how does somebody get a hold of you and get started?
Absolutely. By all means, send me an email at nathankaiser@financialguide.com. Otherwise, give me a call at 701-540-7581.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Nathan.
Yep. Thanks.